Hey gang, we're back for another episode of I Gotta Be Honest With You. I'm Tom.
D-Man.
Dunnzilla.
And today's topic is going to be one of the most, what's the word you could use to describe this character? Overrated, underrated, underused? What are we thinking?
I'd have to go. He's had his high points and low points, to be honest with you.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going with...
I wouldn't say he's overused.
No.
I mean, he's just been a constant character in the Marvel Universe.
And the he we are referring to is none other than Daredevil.
The Man Without Fear.
Man Without Fear. He debuted in 1964, created by Stan Lee, Bill Everett, and kind of with some input from Jack the King Kirby, the King.
All hail the King.
All hail the King, Jerry Lawler.
Yeah.
And when Daredevil was created, when I say Daredevil to you, you think of maybe the black suit that you see on the show or the red suit, but actually Daredevil's first suit was yellow.
Yep.
Because he was blind.
Because he was blind. He's been blind. That was his origin. His father was working for the mob.
Yeah, he was a boxer.
Boxer.
Who
battling Jack Murdoch.
Who was supposed to lose the match, and he didn't. In which case he got killed because he won, because he wanted to show off to his son, because his son was actually watching the thing, and he wanted to impress his son. That was the way.
But that was his father's robe, was yellow, wasn't it? And in subsequent revamps,
right.
And it had horns on it too.
Right.
Jack the Devil Murdoch, or Battling Jack Murdoch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So his suit was yellow. How's that looking, Olivia? Good? Sweet. His suit was yellow for 6 issues, and then just Stan Lee and the gang said, you know what, we don't have any red superheroes.
No, we don't.
And so in Daredevil #7, where he fought the Submariner, epic battle.
Oh, it was great.
Oh, totally.
Epic
Totally.
Great book. We didn't have it?
No, I couldn't find it.
No. That's when Daredevil became the Daredevil that's synonymous for the last 50 years now. The red suit and all that.
Yep.
What's your take on Daredevil?
I find Daredevil an interesting character. I think written the right way with the right thing, he can actually be really, really good. Other people write him, not so much. I mean, he had his lame moments, but everybody's had his lame moments. I think key moments, were when Miller took him over a while ago. Miller actually re-energized him. I think he was probably going to be canceled again because he was so bad. But
there was talk that Daredevil was going to get canceled and do a team-up with Iron Man, because that's how bad it was. And I think it was around that time that they partnered Daredevil with the Black Widow, who, as fans might know, was portrayed by Scarlett Johansson in the, what's the adjective to use? What's the verb? Crappy Marvel movies?
Yeah. There you go. All right, well, anyway. And I think the thing about that is when they brought that in, they ended up bringing in S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that with the Daredevil thing. He fought all sorts of characters. Also, while he was doing that, he also this is Silver Samurai. This is the first appearance of Silver Samurai, which became a villain in X-Men later on, in Wolverine actually, which is kind of interesting how a lot of the villains that we see in other comics later on actually had the origin in other comics before that.
Oh yeah.
Which is interesting. But to get back to what you were saying, it came on, and then they brought in another character, who I'm sure we're all well known with, a guy known as Bullseye, who became huge. And thanks to the Frank Miller issues, where Frank Miller actually had him kill Elektra.
Which was Frank Miller's baby.
Which was, right.
What do you think about Miller's run?
I thought it was good. I mean, that's when Frank Miller was probably the hottest writer, artist in the business.
Yep.
Now, was this before his run on Wolverine, or was this after?
I think that was before.
That was before.
I believe that was what, 1980.
Yeah. Well, this happened. This was 81. This right here, the
81.
death of Elektra was 81.
Yeah. Well, his Wolverine one was what,
82, I think.
82.
Yeah.
Frank Miller.
Yeah, it was like a year before.
Frank Miller's been synonymous with so many characters: Daredevil, Wolverine, Batman.
But when I think of Daredevil, I think of Batman, because he's almost identical character. He has a day job, and then at night he fights crime.
Yeah.
Right.
He has no superpowers. He has enhanced senses
because of his blindness,
but he has no superhero powers.
No.
And
he's just a regular guy.
And he has a Vogue gallery that's Rogue Gallery, sorry.
It's very vast.
It's very vast. Yeah, he fought Kingpin, who was also a Spider-Man villain. Yep. He fought everyone's favorite, Stiltman. Seriously, Stiltman.
Stiltman's awesome.
Stiltzilla, Gladiator, Silver Samurai, as D-Man alluded to.
The Owl.
He also fought Mysterio.
Yeah, he did.
Another Spider-Man.
Yeah, he did.
Kevin Smith, the
and
Clerks
probably
individual.
my favorite Daredevil story, Guardian Devil by Kevin Smith and Joe Quesada.
Very good run.
Very good, and very good art.
Excellent art.
Daredevil. If you want to read Daredevil, there are a lot of good Daredevil issues out there to read. I mean, he's an easy character to read.
It's easy to pick up.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And here's a little thing I'm going to share, and maybe no one cares or not. Daredevil was so popular that the guys who created Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually used his origin to create their origin. If you ever see the first issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you see when Daredevil went to save somebody when he was a kid, and he got hit, and a truck hit him, and nuclear waste or whatever went down. It went into the sewer. The Turtles were in there, and that's how the Turtles became the Ninja Turtles. So they actually gave a segue to him. Really, that's what happened.
No,
a truck didn't hit him.
Well,
a barrel fell off.
Well, barrel fell off. Well, okay, barrel fell off. Sorry.
Blew up in his face.
Right.
Nuclear waste.
But whatever it was, it went into the drain. So
Toxic waste.
Toxic waste. Yes. So whoever went and did.
Yeah.
When they did the thing, they decided to use his origin as their origin. Thought that was a nice nod to Daredevil.
That's pretty cool.
It was a cool
That's
nod.
interesting.
It is.
And that's how I brought that
We
all
all know
around.
how awesome the Ninja Turtles are. I mean, they're freaking great.
Daredevil's been just a very vast character.
Yeah, he has.
He's been in.
He was in one of the Hulk. He was in one of the Hulk TV shows.
Trial
movies.
of the Incredible Hulk
Yep.
by the pop singer Rex Smith.
Yep. He also.
You know what song he sang?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Why do you do that to me? Seriously. Anyway, and also he also has two seasons and a third coming on Netflix's Daredevil, which the first season was really, really good.
Well, we're forgetting one though.
We are?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a reason for that.
Ben Affleck was cast as Daredevil in 2003.
Yep. I gotta be honest with you. At least he made up for that horrible showing by doing Batman, which I'll have to agree with Dunnzilla. It is a pretty good rendition of Batman.
I like the movie.
I like the Daredevil movie.
Did you like the Electra movie?
No.
Okay then.
Totally different topic.
Well, wasn't he in the Electra movie?
It was a cameo in the director's cut.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway.
He was like, Electra, come back with me.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So I
Like
stand.
Creed to her.
Okay. I stand corrected. Evidently, the Daredevil movie was good.
It was good because it was based on the Miller run.
Right.
And a little bit of
Guardian Devil.
Devil. A lot of imagery from Guardian Devil.
Yes.
Was
Right.
Yes.
Like when the film starts.
This cover was in the movie.
That's how the film starts.
There you go.
He's wounded holding the crucifix.
Yep. So, in all things, Daredevil is an amazing character, which you should check out. Any thoughts?
You got a favorite Daredevil issue of all time?
I'd have to say probably my favorite issue is probably the death of Elektra.
Zilla?
I go issue 6 from this run, Death of Karen Page.
Okay. I see we're on the death. You got it.
I don't have a death. I
Okay.
don't have a death.
And,
but
and let's not forget, Marvel has not brought her back yet.
he's got a point.
True.
So it's 2 characters Marvel killed off and hasn't brought back.
Well, they haven't brought Jean Grey back yet either.
Yeah,
After
for the 8th time.
8th time, yeah, right. But her, what do you call it, is back, her previous self.
What?
Yeah,
Well,
What the hell are you talking about?
Jean Grey, she is back, but the previous self is back.
Who cares about Jean Grey?
Okay, fine.
I don't really have a
Terrible.
favorite. Yes, she is. I don't really have a favorite Daredevil issue, but one of my favorite Daredevil pages is when that's a good page.
That's a cool suit.
That's
too.
a cool suit.
The armored suit that was created by Dan Chichester. I don't know if you can zoom in on it or I can get close. It just says he's swinging over the city, and it says, "And the hero and the city belong to each other."
He also at one time
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all right.
He also at one time actually was the leader of the Hand too, which is his mortal enemy.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
That was cool.
The
He
hand
also
was
the
cool.
Hand.
The Hand, oh yeah.
And he also was trained by Stick, who's another blind who taught him all his martial arts and all that. Really. Anyway, final word, but we're done. Got it. Go.
Yeah, I mean he's one of my favorite characters of all time, probably top 3. I mean, he's just awesome.
Definitely top 5 for me.
Oh, yeah.
And all around.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Rex Smith because you were my favorite Daredevil.
Again, because he was the first one, right? See, we got
No,
a trend.
because I saw Affleck first.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Affleck in theaters. You know where I saw Affleck?
You actually paid to see that movie?
No, I saw it in Bermuda in a free theater.
Oh, really?
And then I was walking around in Kmart,
Yeah.
and I saw the double feature with
Okay.
Rex Smith and
Okay.
Thor, so
Okay.
I bought that.
Okay.
So he wasn't the first I saw.
Wow. How much were they selling for him?
$6.
Yeah, I figures.
$6
Anyway,
for the DVD set.
Worth it.
Still overpaid.
It was
But
worth
anyway, was it?
It was worth it.
Okay.
Those Hulk TV movies?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think we gotta go. Anyway, with that, I'm D-Man.
Tom,
Dunnzilla.
catch you later, gang.